got a
make a couple
sidebar.
rubles.
Well, the thing is, unfortunately, my first time getting drunk, like fish age drunk.
Don't
I
tell me
remember
3
it
years old.
4.
Well, at least you waited till you were 4.
The thing is, the bottles have to be empty. Now I remember it like to the vivid day.
Really?
Where we going with this? Where we going with this? Where we going with this?
Whoa!
What up, what up, what up?
Greetings, comrade.
Привет,
Comrade.
comrades.
Did I say that good?
Was that it?
Greeting. Well, actually, I'm not even speaking Russian. How do you say greetings in Russian?
Привет.
Привет.
Privyet.
Привет.
Russian. Why are we talking about?
Well-
why are we talking Russian?
Chad, I'm glad you asked.
That's what I'm
Today,
here for.
we're talking about where are we going with citizenship.
Ooh. Okay.
We got our good buddy Luke here.
What's up, Luke?
What up?
Lucas or Luke? Which did you prefer?
Doesn't matter. Just
Either
don't
one?
call me late for dinner.
I like that.
I love it.
It's
I
a man
love it.
after my own heart.
There we go.
So Luke is, I think he's the only person I know with dual citizenship.
Dude.
Do you know anybody else? I don't think I know anyone.
Yeah, I know some people.
Do you know some people?
couple
well,
people, yeah.
Luke is a dual citizen, which I think
Dual.
is super cool.
That's 2.
No, I think that's where you duel other citizens.
Oh, so you had to duel them for your
Yeah.
citizenship.
Yeah, you're like,
That's
are
almost
you?
how it worked.
Are you a dual
Almost.
citizen? I'm a dual citizen.
Bang bang. Wow wow wow.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. So yeah, we're happy to have Luke here, and we're going to talk about citizenship. Where are we going with it? Maybe a little bit of the history. We can kick it off with
That'd
that.
be a first.
Just a tiny bit.
That'd be a first.
Never do that.
Yeah.
But welcome to Where We're Going with This, a show where we try to imagine the future so that if we're wrong, you won't know for decades.
Or centuries. Or days.
We're just spitballing. I like to say that.
Weeks,
I like
months.
saying spitballing. Can you say? How do we say spitballing? In
How many
English?
times is he
It
gonna-
doesn't translate.
Doesn't
See, some
translate.
things don't translate.
It's crazy. That's interesting how language works like that.
How do you say translate in Russian?
Translate in Russian.
That sounds right. That sounds right to
That
me.
sounds right.
So I did a little digging on the history. We'll kick it off with that. Guess which country or people group started what is considered to be the first citizens? Guess.
Dude, how far back are we going?
The first one. So
Yeah, how long has that been a thing?
was it before the wheel or after the wheel?
Was it before the milk? I mean, was it before the egg? Was it before the cheese?
Tanner, Hove, any guesses? You can't look it up, Hovey.
Let's see.
What's your guess on which country was the first, is considered to be the first civilization or country to introduce the idea of citizenship?
Egypt.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm like, I don't know if it's that old.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm thinking like England?
England? What's your
Or
guess?
was it way before that? Like,
Roman Empire.
I mean, I don't know.
The closest guess is Roman. The Romans stole it from the Greeks.
Good grief. Yeah. I
The
was
Greeks
close.
kind of invented this idea, which it makes sense when you think about this whole idea of a democracy is very Greek too.
Yeah.
And so you don't really need citizens if you don't have a democracy because it doesn't matter. Your status doesn't really matter if you can't vote or have any input.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
so
like-
they kind of invented the idea of being a citizen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
That was a terrible guess.
citizenship in Greece was more of like the city-states. You have the Athens, you had the Spartans, you had which you led
Yeah.
by differently, but Roman was the first like empire that it could be part of the Roman citizenship.
That's true. If you look at it as like the empire bestows citizenship upon you,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
very
Because
Roman.
you could be a slave and be a citizen after
Yeah.
you rework it.
It's very Roman. In the beginning, Rome, you could only be a Roman citizen if you lived in Rome, the city. Then
So even if you lived in the suburbs of
You- you-
Rome,
you were
weren't-
not a Roman.
You weren't a Roman citizen.
they were very
Interesting.
controlling with it. But then it slowly spread. So then eventually they bestowed citizenship on all of Italy.
As they
And then
took
it just-
over larger amounts.
Yeah,
of
and
land
eventually
and-
towards the end of the empire, everybody was a citizen. Rome could show up and take over your little Celtic town, and now you're a Roman citizen.
Interesting.
So it
you didn't even-
diluted.
you didn't even-
its meaning over
Yeah,
time.
yeah, and you didn't even have a choice.
Yeah, they're like, oh, now you're a Roman citizen. You're like,
you
what does
are
that
now
mean?
a Roman citizen. Where I think you.
They're like, now you
kinda-
get free stuff.
I mean-
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
At least to
And
have
you pay
dual
taxes.
citizenship.
Oh,
you probably
actually-
have a choice.
That's
kinda.
right.
It's for the taxes.
It's for the
Oh,
tax.
yeah,
I didn't even think
taxes.
about that.
Yeah, they
Taxes.
want money.
Where are we going with
Hey,
that?
congratulations, you're a citizen. Now pay us.
That is true. It's kind of
Dude.
like a shakedown. Like the mafia, you know, they're like, it'd be a shame if your barber shop would have burned down. We sell you this fire insurance. We guarantee your barber shop won't burn down. And then next thing you know, you're paying what do they call that? A bribe? Or no, not a bribe.
A tax.
Protection. Your
Protection fee.
Your a protection fee.
A tax, also known as a tax.
I was gonna say that kind of is the same,
Yeah, almost the same.
but
Almost the same.
but legal. So we're not in trouble.
Privileged to be a citizen.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're actually that's the way they probably spin it. You're paying to be a citizen. So, Luke, tell us your story.
Dude, that's
Where do
such
we
a broad
start?
question, and I'm
Where do we
so
start?
excited.
How about we
Dude, when were you born? Like, do you remember being born?
Not remember being born, but I know where I was born.
All right,
I
where
was
were
in a
you-
cold, dark tunnel.
where it was kind of warm actually.
I was in a
It was a warm 98.7
I had to fight
degrees.
my way out.
I
Okay.
cannot remember.
I could sometimes.
Yeah. Where were you born?
Little city outskirts of Moscow called Kolomna. But when we say outskirts of Moscow, we're like outskirts of Jacksonville, and we're still in Clay
Yeah.
County.
Yeah.
It's a similar 2 hours away. It's an outskirts of Moscow because that's the closest city.
Okay.
So Moscow is massive.
It's massive.
Way bigger than like downtown Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
Are there different
Okay.
cultural areas around Moscow, or is it all kind of
No,
Moscow?
It's just all Moscow.
Okay, so there's not like different kind of like areas that.
you almost have to change time zones to get into different areas.
Oh wow.
I mean, they have rural Russia. Is it like here where it's kind of rednecky? You know what I mean?
No, it's more of they're trying to survive almost.
Like-
it's like old people.
Okay.
The thing in Russia is talking about citizenship, and I had to give up as when I changed to be American citizenship. I still am a Russian citizenship. It's all confusing. Is every Russian is born with land,
What?
Really?
but it could be the size of a closet.
Wait, so who decides how big it is?
Who decides where it's at? You could be in the middle of Arctic to get your land.
Is it a lottery?
Yeah. How
It's
did
like
that
it's
work?
like a social security number.
Is it, okay.
It's then like you
So
get a
when
social
you-
security number and you get land, but it could be anywhere.
Have you been to your land? And do you still have it?
Well,
Yes and no at the same time. Yes, I've been, and no, I don't have it because I had to give it up to be an American citizen.
oh,
But
so
I
when you
still
took,
have the benefits of Russian citizenship and all the obligations of a Russian citizen.
but when you took your dual citizenship,
I
you
gave
lost
up
your
land.
Did you sell it, or did you just say, "Hey, you got it"?
Got sold to the Russian government,
so
so
like,
they're in charge of it.
okay.
Wait, so you
and
could
then they
get-
give it up to the next
The
kid
next
that's
person.
born.
You could
Yeah.
get land in like Siberia then,
You could.
and it's just like, oh, I got land
Bro,
up
the
there.
size of this room is what you get.
How big was? I mean, this is a pretty big room. How much land did you have?
About the size of this would be the max.
So like 300 square. I don't know how much. It's
But that's
400
big enough to
square
build
feet?
a house.
I
mean, this could be a little house.
It's like an outhouse.
Or people, what they do is they do, what is it called? Apartment buildings.
Oh,
And
okay.
you'll have this type of an apartment. This will be like your whole family.
Wow.
Oh.
Your kitchen, your everything. Sometimes kitchens, like for me, unfortunately, my mother never took good care of me. So we had a next door neighbor, and she used to cook vodka and food. But she
In that order. In that order.
It wasn't
that makes the
order.
food taste better.
But she sold it off to the other people to make her rubles.
Wow.
So was that
So-
land that you guys lived on? Was that like your mom's inherited? I mean, I
Mom
don't.
and grandma. Sometimes
Okay.
you get in the closer together, but like for
So
my
it should be
grandpa-
close to like your blood relative's land.
Yeah, but like my grandpa on his side, it was in rural Russia, so it was in Kolomna, but outskirts of it. We visited that one. I remember that's when I was 6. My mother was able to get me for the weekend,
Yeah.
and we went to the rural Russia.
Like out
I'm,
in the
I'm saying like
sticks.
yeah,
In the snow.
We're talking about where the ice, not the ice, window panes
Uh-huh.
were actually swollen on the back. That's how old we're talking about.
Wow.
Because if you know anything about glass, it's a liquid
Yeah.
and it moves. So
Right.
the old building was so old that the glass on the bottom was actually thicker.
Because of like,
because of how old the glass was.
yeah, gravity, I think they call it.
That's yeah.
I think they
I've
call
heard
it
of that.
gravity. Yeah. It's a newer invention. I
We
think.
should. Where are we going with gravity? I mean,
It was invented after citizenship.
who invented gravity? What a genius!
Okay, so you said you grew up with your mom and grandma.
For my first maybe 3 years.
Yeah, tell us the story how you ended up here.
Oh,
I mean, I
that's-
get no. I want to start with. You said you guessed for maybe 3 years. Sorry.
Oh,
So you guessed the first 3 years of your life about, like, what was that? What happened there?
No, it's kind of hard, but what happened is I was born. Unfortunately, I didn't know my dad because messing with the Russian mafia, he died before I was born.
Okay.
Then I was born. It was good until I had my grandpa. And then around 3 years old is when I died. That's when my grandma went fully on drinking. My mother went other places and then got my baby sister around that time.
Okay.
And then I was pretty much put aside. And the thing is, in Russia, is your parents don't take care of you. You don't get taken care of by your parents. You don't get that love, camaraderie. You don't go on family vacations unless you have the money for.
Yeah.
So most of Russian citizens, about 80%, my experience is, it been given to you're given
state?
to the state. The state takes care of you.
wow.
Wow.
So you don't get that, but it's also brainwashing. You're part of Mother Russia is what you are. You celebrate all of the holidays.
You're raised
Together.
by the government.
You're
brings the
raised
whole-
by the government, so you have that loyalty to the government.
It brings the Mother Russia thing to a whole new level because it's like the
It's a
state.
mother
The
who take
state
care
wants
of
to
you.
be your mother,
Exactly.
literally, so that your loyalties to the state.
So,
More so.
so those first 3 years that you were with your mom and your grandma, you said,
Yeah.
were you, for lack of a better word, like privileged to be living with them for those first 3 years? Like, was that very uncommon?
No. Like,
Or is
the
it those
thing
first
is,
couple years you typically stay with your parents and then, like,
First couple of years you do, but what happens is in Russia, if you're not working, you don't get money.
right?
So
Makes sense.
There's no social security or social like safety net.
no, not at all. So what happened is you don't even get a check from your boss. You get the check from the government after they take away everything. So how do you go back to work? You give your children during work time to
Like
The state-
like daycare kind of ish, but worse.
daycare, but imagine border school daycare.
Ah,
Where it's for a season, for a working season.
So that you can
so
go
you
and
get your
work.
holidays and then you get your
oh, so you don't come back home at the end of the day when your parents are off work.
no.
They're just like, here's my kid. I'll pick him up in 10 years.
I'll pick them up next holiday.
Ah,
So we get
Wow.
holidays.
that's a whole different.
So that's like when you said you got to go see, I forget if it was your grandfather's land.
Yeah,
It was
during
that,
the holiday break.
and then so your mom came back, picked you up, and then that's what you guys went to do is go visit that land.
Yeah,
Wow.
and be there for about a week before we come back.
So are you like in a big room
Oh,
with
yeah.
like bunk beds is kind of what I'm picturing.
And unfortunately for me, in my situation, I traveled through many orphanages because
Is that what they're called, orphanages?
they're called orphanages.
Okay.
How do you say it in Russian?
Orphanage.
Oh.
It doesn't translate. It's
That's
just-
where the word came from, was Russia.
probably. But I traveled through many of them because three of them I knew were in Kolomna, and that was my hometown because at the age of literally 3, I walked the streets. Like in Russia, to get my own rubles as a little kid, you would literally pick up glass bottles of the drunks. When drunks go around, they'll drink
Drop.
their vodka, they'll drop their bottles. So in Russia, you get about 1 to 2 rubles, depends on the type of bottle,
Yeah.
per bottle. So in Russia, when our parents don't take care of us, if they're out there doing stuff, what we have is like gaming dens. So you collect your bottles for the day. You'll get about, I'll say 15 rubles.
Yeah.
Or more than that. Then you take those rubles and they have a place for you to get food, sleep,
Like a corner
and
store.
video game.
Video games?
Like arcade
Yeah,
games.
But it's like
Mortal Kombat.
So it's a place that's designed for kids to go that don't have anywhere to go, and they get their
Exactly.
rubles and they go there and they stay and they. Wow,
That's wild.
that's like a whole new spin on Chuck E. Cheese.
Do the people who are throwing the glass do
How do you say cheese in Russian?
For-
Well, I guess you don't speak Russian a lot.
unfortunately, there's no one here speaks
Yeah,
Russian.
I'll learn
and-
Russian for you.
Oh, really?
No, I
so I lost my no. So do the people who are dropping the glass bottles think that like they're contributing to society?
No, they're
Did-
drunk.
I have to go on a tangent on
forget
this.
it.
I have
Like I'm
a,
helping the kids.
I got a sidebar.
I'm helping the kids. They're gonna pick this
I
up
got
and
a
make a couple
sidebar.
rubles.
Well, the thing is, unfortunately, my first time getting drunk, like fish age drunk.
Don't
I
tell me
remember
3
it
years old.
4.
Well, at least you waited till you were 4.
The thing is, the bottles have to be empty.
Oh, so he was doing a service. You can't recycle a bottle with vodka in
And
it.
you can't
You
dump
wouldn't
it on the
waste it.
street. You got to drink it at 4
Yeah.
years old,
Yeah,
dude.
well, come on.
No, I remember it like to the vivid day. Like,
Really?
the headache, the
Oh,
everything.
yes,
Like
you
my
remember.
mother actually made me like in the cold shower. What? Like full on it.
She's
and
like, "You are
the
drunk."
yelling, the everything.
I mean, that's smart.
Yeah.
Being
At
hungover
4.
as your body temperature increases. You get in a cold shower.
How
cools
many
down
years?
your internal
How many years
body
between when
temperature,
you had
cools down.
alcohol and when you had your first sip of coffee?
Oh, sip of coffee. It was when I came to America.
Really? You didn't even
Wow.
have? Do they have coffee over there? They haven't discovered it yet.
It's tea.
Oh, tea.
We're
Yeah.
big tea drinkers and
So
not
I,
coffee.
I have to do this quick sidebar.
Okay.
I think that thought that you just said with the bottles. Whenever I take my cart at the grocery store, I unload my groceries. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can go put this in the stack, but then I'm just contributing to eventually a robot taking all these carts. But if I just leave it randomly, I'm helping create jobs for people to go and take the cart back. So
Josh for governor.
I'm always torn.
Josh for governor.
I'm always torn. I'm like, I don't want to eliminate this poor guy's job, so I just push the cart out into the middle of the
Oh
parking
my
lot.
gosh, that's genius.
See, because then the owner's like, well, we need to have him because this jerk put his cart in the middle of the. That's how I think.
yeah,
of it.
Robert
People-
cannot pick
Same
up
with
a cart
littering,
from
dude.
the,
Yeah.
from the tree.
I throw my napkins out the window just because then now it creates jobs.
Well, you got to be plastic. The paper can like disintegrate.
Yeah,
Just be
plastic, needles. Just I'm creating jobs. I'm creating jobs out here.
You,
So I just had to share
do you
that. That's-
identify as an entrepreneur?
That's a PSA. No, I'm just creating jobs.
Dude.
I should get in politics.
You pay taxes. You might as well.
I made a problem and I created jobs to fix it.
You guys want to hear cheese in Russian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please.
Сыр,
Sir?
Sir,
Sir?
сыр,
Sir?
Sir?
sir.
Does that
So
sound right?
if you order seared cheese, it's sir?
I don't know.
See? Do you see the sir? Look up. Hey, can you search this up, guys? Look up the longest word in Russian.
Seared cheese.
Look up the longest word in Russian. I want to hear it.
Seared cheese.
обжаренный сыр,
Why is seared longer than cheese? Adrana seared. Hey, look up the longest word in Russian. I want to hear it. I really want to hear it. So while they're looking that up,
Yeah.
so take us
Nice
from
coffee cup, by the way,
take us. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is a show I watch sometimes. It's worth checking it out.
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
All the major
It's on
streaming
Spotify.
platforms.
I think
like
it's on CNN.
You got it. You got it, T.
Oh, did we find it?
We're still working on it.
The
Okay.
longest word in
I
Russian.
found it. I'm just gonna translate it real quick.
Yeah, we want to hear
Say it. I want you to say it, and then I want Siri to say it.
Yeah, and then use it in a sentence.
Not gonna happen without us getting canceled.
Use it.
We can't get canceled.
The
We just
Russians
started.
would have. They would have the longest word as inappropriate.
Yeah.
All right, so take us from, because that's a crazy. Honestly, though, quick pause. That's a crazy childhood, dude. That's
We've only got
wild.
to when he's 3 years old.
I know, but I'm saying I still want to hear like from there
How
to
long?
getting here.
Oh,
Dude,
it's
okay.
a long journey.
I do have it if you guys are ready.
Okay.
All right.
Here it is.
П, Р, Е, В, И, С, О.
That's Spanish.
That is not right. It's going by like each letter.
Each like
Tanner just said,
No way.
read me the
There's-
entire dictionary.
There's no way.
I could fall asleep to that.
Okay.
No. It's supposed to be highly considerable is the longest word. That's what the longest word is.
Do you still know the Russian alphabet?
I know a little bit of the Russian alphabet.
How many
Okay.
got the same letters?
G, D, J, Ž, Z, I, краtka, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, F, H, C, J, Š, Š, Trz, E, U, Ja.
That's a
Dude,
lot.
what's crazy is I feel like
You know that?
it's from the same vein. It's like from the same tree of English because it has a similar letters. Like,
As Cyrillic and
Yeah.
Scratch.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that's
yeah.
so cool. Languages are nuts, dude.
Yeah. So I
All
guess
right.
speaking about language, like grew up speaking Russian.
Mm-hmm.
When did you learn English?
Oh, and was it hard? Was it hard to learn English?
I'm still learning that.
Yeah. Me too.
And yeah, I started learning it when I was 11. So
Okay.
a lot of intermediate readings, a lot of extra reading classes. It's hard.
Okay, so let's bridge the gap between 3, 4 to 11. What took place in your life between the ages of 3, 4?
Yeah, how did you end up
and
here?
11?
Break it down.
The short version or the long version?
Ooh. Let's go.
Medium version. I don't
Media.
know.
I mean, each of the orphanages I was in is its own story. So I went through 7 different orphanages before I ended up to the orphanage that I decided pretty much saying, I'm not going to be like every other Russian because there is a program for gifted and smarter Russians.
Okay.
So most of my kids my age, they were smoking, they were drinking.
This is when you're like 10 years old.
This is when I was 7.
I'd have been stuck in Russia.
No, I just want to sound different, and I did know that I had a sister and stuff like that because for the longest time before I was like 4 and 7, like my age of 4, because of the beating and stuff like that, that like got erased until I was like, yeah, I do have a sister. It's weird, but yeah.
Wow.
And then the year that my sister and I were adopted is the year that we were actually supposed to be in the same orphanage. So that's like God.
Yeah, that's a
it to
God
be.
thing. For
Wow.
sure. So you didn't even make it to the same orphanage before you got adopted.
Yeah.
And you got adopted together,
You did.
which is
I
also
was-
rare.
I was
Isn't
11
that rare, I
and
think?
she was 7.
That's rare to have multiple siblings adopted together, isn't it?
Yeah, but my mom and dad wanted a boy and a girl.
And so it's perfect. Already siblings.
We're siblings.
Wow.
Even though half, but we're still siblings.
Did you guys have the same biological dad?
No.
Okay.
Same mother.
Okay. That's what you said the mom dad thing. I was like, make that make sense. Okay. So you said you kind of like remembered that you had a sister. She's probably about 4 years younger than you.
Yes.
Right. Cause you kind of you remember
4
your
to
mom was
3.
being pregnant and
Yeah.
that was about the time where you kind of left home.
Now, what happened is the reason pretty much my mother lost her parenting right and stuff like that is I was 4, my sister was almost 2,
Okay.
and they put a 4-year-old in charge of taking care of almost a 2-year-old.
Wow.
Okay.
That's correct. Like you can collect bottles, you can take care of your sister.
You can drink.
Well, my mother,
you could be
you can
hungover.
drink.
You could take care
You
of
ever
a
take care of a
2-year-old.
kid hungover? I did at 4.
Dude, that's wild.
but
That's why Luke is so wise.
but the thing is, my grandma was drunk at that point, and my mother was at work. We were all hanging out in this. We have a little playground that was behind the apartments. Most of Russia, what most people don't understand is what you see of the pictures of Russia is what they want you to see. The front is beautiful. You look to the back, and it's a trailer trash.
It's like everybody's Instagram.
It's like Disney
Yeah.
World.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Front of the castle is
essentially-
beautiful. Back behind there,
Shout out to
homeless
Castle, though.
encampment.
Yeah.
Not on Disney though. Shout out Disney.
Sponsor us.
But we had a little playground, and I guess I got sidetracked, or something. But my sister pretty much
Gone.
disappeared. So
Under your charge.
under my charge, under
Yeah.
a 4-year-old charge.
She probably went to
So-
Chuck E. Cheese.
So unfortunately, she actually got on. In Russia, we have trolleys. So trolley dilemma happens all the time in Russia. But we had a little trolley, and I guess she somehow made it to the trolley and got on the trolley. So she's just at 2.
Just-
so
just-
she's
And the trolley operator let
like-
her get on.
He's
It
like,
was
you got
just
a ruble?
Yep, you're good. Come on.
Maybe
Yeah.
she snuck behind somebody.
Maybe.
something, but she pretty much was riding city to city, well, town to town. But
Dude, that's crazy.
mother got involved, police got involved, while the police and my mother were looking for her. I was left with my drunk mother and boyfriend. By the time police came, they made decision pretty much my mother wasn't fit to be a mother.
And they took you, but that was before they took your sister. Or did you both get taken from your mom at the same time?
At that time, both of us were taken because she was unserved. So my sister being almost 2, she is in a different orphanage for like the young kids. Well, then I get put in an orphanage like, I would say like 2 blocks down from my old apartment.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So it
Was your
like-
mom able to come visit you, or that?
And at the beginning she would come visit me, but she would always smell like vodka.
Man.
And
Wow.
like
That's
people,
crazy.
if she smelled really bad, there would literally be people up front who like you would go to school where you get to visit before you get. If as soon as they smell, they will make her turn around, and pretty much would tell me, "Yeah, your mother came drunk. We had to turn her around." So as a little kid, that was like devastating.
I know you only
Yeah.
were there until you were like 10 or so, but do you feel like alcoholism is more prevalent in Russia from your experience?
Oh yeah, it's actually better.
But you can't like drink
drinking
and drive, right?
if you can afford a vehicle.
You can
You
afford,
can afford
to
to-
drive.
Pretty much afford to drive. Yeah.
That's wild.
There is no like suburbs. The idea of a suburb or anything like that.
Neighborhoods and
No,
it's all
neighborhoods.
apartment kind of buildings then?
It's all apartments, and it's all near cities. As soon as you go outside of those,
Then it's
a tiny
farms.
little. It's farms.
So it goes from apartments, farms. There's
Yep.
no in between, which I guess would be more of the suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no in
neighborhoods.
between. No little families come together and stuff like that.
That's wild. So do you have any, so before you were adopted, do you have any stand out stories of like life in the orphanage? Like you said, you kind of
Yeah.
felt different. Like, why did you feel different?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but most of it is the situation I was in. I wanted something different.
Were like the other kids drinking and smoking like in the orphanage?
Oh yeah.
And they didn't care?
Were they
Oh
allowed
no, they
to?
cared.
Oh,
Were
they
they
cared. They
allowed
were
to?
sneaking it.
No, they were sneaking it, and I guess
It's like
get on the
prison.
good.
Like they smuggle
100%.
somebody's cigarettes.
No, we were in the 5-level apart. My last orphanage. That's
Yeah.
when I decided. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be different than most of the Russians. I did my juvie. I done all this because
You kinda
if
tried
you
the
run
other-
away, if you run away from an orphanage multiple than 3 times, they pretty much say, hey, you're a delinquent. Go to a juvie.
Wow.
And you get to put in the juvie of people who actually like stabbed other people.
So that's when you were like, I'm not going back here.
Pretty much. And I was like, hey, how can I change it and stuff like that? Yeah, maybe I became a little snitch, but hey, I earned extra rubles and that was different.
Yeah.
So how
You know what
did
they say? Snitches get riches.
How'd you earn extra rubles being a snitch?
I pretty much had to report anybody who was doing the things we were not supposed to. Drink, smoke, outside near the campus. When
You're
they
a
were
little
outside,
spy.
I was a little spy.
But that helped you get adopted? You feel like it?
I would say so because it changed the opinion of
Yeah.
how I wouldn't say professors, but I wouldn't even call them
Whatever
teachers.
they are, like
they're orphanage workers.
Yeah.
So can we
But-
technically say that we have a Russian spy on our podcast?
Hey, that's my nickname in Sirdal.
I like it.
Oh, well, you got to get to that. Okay, so, and then you get adopted.
Pretty much. I actually come and visit America for the first time when I was like just turned 10.
How?
Okay.
In Russia, before all of the shenanigans that happened, is in our orphanage, we were able to come and visit and stay with our American parents for a week and a half. So you would experience if we want to be adopted.
Before
by
you were
them.
adopted, it was basically like a trial period.
It was. See if they like us, if we like them.
Like
and
fostering almost.
Like a
Kinda.
fostering, but for a week.
Where did they live? So where did you come in? Like to
Lake
the US?
Asbury.
No way.
Yeah, when I first came, I came to
Wow.
Lake Asbury.
So you landed-
My first American 4th of July
Was here,
was here.
and then an eagle was born in your heart.
It was. And no, most people I
You
tell
had
people I am.
Chick-fil-A, shot fireworks.
Chick-fil-A actually did not exist, but when I was here.
He
When I
brought
first came.
Chick-fil-A in his heart.
I mean, McDonald's, sure. That'll,
was that
that'll
your
turn
first?
you too.
Was that your first plane ride?
Yes. It
So
was
your
actually.
mind was blown. You're like on a plane. You land in the great metropolis of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
No. I actually landed in Orlando.
What?
Then my
Even-
parents had
That's-
to drive down to Orlando, pick us
To pick
up,
you up.
drive up
So
here.
your first experience of America was MCO, the Orlando airport.
Let's
Yes.
go, baby.
One of the worst airports.
Was that the first time you met your sister? I mean, like since you were,
Since we been broke up, yeah.
All right. Important
So
you were
question.
like,
6
hey,
years.
sis, let's go to America?
Similar to, I mean, it wasn't
Sounds like a
as
movie.
that.
Yeah.
It wasn't as that way, but it was essentially we knew who we were, but we were still
But you like,
strangers.
yeah. It was probably a little awkward because you're
Yeah.
like, hey, sis, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did they give you a middle seat, aisle seat, window seat?
First time traveling, it was in the middle seat.
Oh, that's rough.
Because they wanted you to
but
really
it was
want
a big
it.
plane. No, it was also a big plane where you
Oh, okay.
had, what was it? 7 seats. It was like 3 in the middle, 2 on each side.
Were you
okay.
were you mostly excited? Were you nervous? Was it just everything, a mix of everything?
It was just a mixture of everything. It
Wow.
was just overwhelming, but I guess
And you hadn't met the
Your
family
your
that
adoption
wanted to
parents.
adopt you at
not
that
at
point.
all. I didn't even know
You met
who
him like
they
at the
were.
airport.
We met them actually at the hotel.
Okay.
Now, what was your first really exciting memory with regard to food? Did they take you through fast food? Did they get you
Oh.
pizza? Did they what was your like?
Food?
This is good food over here.
Unfortunately, that was until I was adopted.
Oh, so when you
Because when
They
I
didn't
came
want to spoil
here,
you.
no. They tried to. It's
Oh, they
just
wanted-
We were so stuck in our own ways. We're like, when I wanted pasta, I'm like, give me just pasta. Like whenever
Plain.
they made pasta with sauce on it, I literally looked like I'm like,
oh,
What is
because you were
this?
used
what
to
is
just
this?
Just noodles.
I'm just used to noodles. You
Wow.
put.
Are you a
put
picky eater now,
sugar
though?
On it? No.
see. So they
Yeah.
fix that.
No, they fixed.
They're like, you ever had Alfredo?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Alfredo.
Oh yeah,
Me too,
dude.
brother.
So in the beginning you didn't, but then later on they finally.
Oh, yeah.
So do you remember like your first time you had McDonald's, your first time you had pizza? Those aren't even.
Those were in Virgin Islands because I literally, when I was adopted, I literally went from negative 40 degrees to 85 year round.
Wait, you lived in the Virgin Islands,
I lived there for 3.5 years.
dude? So you went from living in
What?
Russia with that experience to living in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, my dad was in charge of the wastewater management there. So
Dude, that is a rags to riches story if I've ever heard. That's wild.
That sounds like a movie.
That should be a movie. Hey, somebody, Steven Spielberg or somebody, I don't know, make this movie.
Yeah. Please.
Wow. So they had a house here, but they
Yes.
had to live there for work.
yes. We still have family here with the Ryans. We actually built Lake Asbury.
That's like your like,
I mean, my dad, you could see images of them pulling logs out.
dude.
It's all spring fed and awesome.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
that's wild.
All right, I have one question. What made you decide to keep your Russian citizenship? Because you had to have thought, should I just be American? Was it just your ties to like your family heritage?
Are there benefits?
Are there benefits? Yeah, like what made you?
There is zero benefits. I was 18 and I was like, hey, it would be still cool to have a dual citizen.
So it's a connection to your history, yeah.
35, I still have to renew it. But the thing in Russia is every Russian citizen, because you're part of Mother Russia, has to serve in the arms for 2 years.
Really?
So when you're an orphan or somebody who doesn't have home, you pretty much have 3 options in the career of Russia.
Okay.
You have your military branch, which then you're pretty much set in the military. You do your military time. You just stay in the military. You get pensions after so many years.
Okay.
You can, but then that also gives you avenue to police force and stuff like that. If you stay on there long enough.
Yeah, you start with that.
Then you have your pretty much mobsters. That's your gangs. That's your known the Russian mafia, and you do pretty much illegal stuff. And then you have somewhat workers, but you don't actually work for yourself. You
work for a company.
You work for
The
Russia.
government. Yeah.
Everything you do is for
the
Russia.
vast majority of people making money in Russia either work for the government, they're in the military, or they're in the mafia.
The government.
They will not work and get money if they work for the government. So the most money is made in mafia. If you want to be rich.
So
That's
did
what
you?
you have
How
on-
did you get around serving for 2 years if that's part of being a citizen?
I can't go back to Russia until I'm 36.
Oh, that's
Because
why.
then you're not qualified to be in the military over
Yeah.
there.
Whoa.
That's wild.
They've been
Dude.
trying to change the age because of
And you definitely don't want to sign up right now. I'll tell you.
no.
So if they like tried to get you to come back,
He wouldn't until he's 36.
like have they tried to get you to come back?
They never tried.
What
to
are they
get
gonna
me
do,
to
email
come
him?
back, but
I mean,
Check our emails.
when I was when
send
I
them
did
a
first
certified
college,
letter. I don't know.
when I did college, I tried to, because of my military, tried to do Citadel Military College. They didn't want me to be a dual citizen, so I wrote a letter to Russia saying, "Hey, I don't want to be a Russian citizen anymore. This is my reasons, blah blah blah." I got the letter back, but it was torn in pieces, pretty much saying,
What? They wouldn't even let you.
"No,
They wouldn't let you give it up.
they will not let me give it up."
And did that mess up your stuff with Citadel then?
That and other financial stuff that was happening with the government. Obama cuts to the military and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there were 47 of us who got our scholarships cut. They told us that we can go into the, armed forces right away or National Guard. And I was at that point, I was like, I'm still into college.
Can you serve in the U.S. military as a dual citizen?
Yes, but you will have to go and be enlisted instead of an officer.
So they just limit how high you can go.
Yeah, and dyslexia didn't help either.
Wow. Oh.
So your scholarship that you were trying to get, I guess,
Full ride scholarship.
or offered,
No, I got it.
Was it for what was it for?
Army ROTC. I was gonna go full army. I did all of the drills.
Was it
woke
for
up
like a
at 4.
special avenue or program?
Yeah, it was so you can become an officer.
Okay.
So as soon as I graduated,
Not for like
Citadel-
sports or like
No.
any specific.
That's why the citizenship messed it up because you were trying to be an officer
Yes.
and Russia was like, no, you can't.
And
You
then America's like, it's kind of hard to make you an officer
When
being a
you're-
dual citizen. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that kind of makes sense at the same time. But most of it was actually the way they made it reasoned on my paper is a medical discharge from the U.S. Army for having history of dyslexia.
Wow.
But the dual citizen is still involved in it.
Sure.
Where do you guys think citizenship's going to go in the future? Do you think one day you'll just be a citizen of Earth? Because that's what a lot of sci-fi.
No.
A lot of sci-fi movies are like, we discover other planets, and then we're like, I am an Earth citizen.
Oh, so you're talking about like expedition where we have the Martians, we have the
Yeah.
Earthlings,
Let's say, okay,
Outers.
let's go 500 years in the future.
I have a theory.
We've discovered multiple planets. What do you think, Tanner?
So right now there's a lot of cities that are trying to become these like smart cities. So like if you've ever been to Nocatee, they're trying to make this city have like everything available in that city. So like
I've heard it called a 5-minute city. Everything you need
yes,
within 5 minutes.
yes, a 5-minute city. So like everything that you need is there. So I wonder if in the future Like it won't be like a citizen. I mean, yes, a citizen of the United States, but maybe we get more specific and go to like states or even like cities, way like into the future, because then it would be like more like trying to condense like where you travel and do life, if you know what I mean. So
What if in the
You okay?
future?
okay,
What if in the future you can be a citizen of Mars, but it's a subscription service and you got to pay? You got to pay
Elon Musk.
Elon. Your
gotta
subscription,
pay him.
your Martian subscription is expiring. Update your payment info.
well you could buy like a piece of the moon now. Have y'all seen that?
No.
Yeah, so you can like have land or
On the
square
moon?
footage on the moon. Yeah. So
That's
shout
wild.
out to Dude Perfect. Dude Perfect actually did this video where they gifted somebody like their own land on the moon.
Joke's on them. Then they're going to get a property tax bill.
Oh my god, dude.
So like I wonder if that's gonna happen with all these other
100
planets, too.
acres on the moon.
That's
what
wild.
the heck?
Yeah,
That's
but,
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more could change other than that because it is an interesting idea, citizenship. You know what I mean? But
I mean, you can't have a citizenship without borders being a citizen. Of
exactly,
something.
yeah. I feel like as long as countries exist,
As long as countries exist and we don't have other worlds, we're still gonna be.
Yeah.
So there wouldn't be like one citizen, like a citizen of Earth, until we see other planets or other.
you're right. And
developments
even
somewhere.
then, there's kind of a dark side to that because if you don't have citizenship, because everybody kind of melds into one society, as beautiful as that sounds, there's also it's the extinction of some of the old cultures and things. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could look at
Absolutely.
Russia. Look at Russia. We don't have like parents. How to say, like a parent household.
Yeah. Like a
Yeah.
family household type.
Family household. It's none. It's given, and we'll have to like traditions only be put in forth by the calendar and by the Russian government.
I
So
didn't
then the
even ask you-
calendar dictates of what we do.
When you said calendar, it reminded me of this. It's Orthodox Christian over there, right?
Yes.
Do you remember going to Orthodox church at all?
yeah.
Did they take you there when you were in the orphanage
yeah.
and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Was it super different?
Yeah. There is no seats.
No seats?
No, and it's
Standing
more
room
like
only.
Catholic essentially too, because I remember it because like it's yesterday because I enjoyed it doing. It's at least 5-minute walk as a little kid. I love walking with my grandpa and my
Yeah.
mom. But you would happen is there would be this big giant church, but there would be an old lady outside sitting and selling you candles. And you can buy different candles, depends on the rubles, depends on the width of the candle, the thickness, and
Wow.
stuff like that. And then you know who your saint is. So once you get your candle, you go up to your saint, you use somebody else's candle, you light
Light
a
it.
candle, and you take your prayers.
So every Orthodox church has the same saints in it?
Yes. Wow. And the funny thing, you want to know what my saint was?
What?
Saint Luke.
Of course.
I'm named.
And your name wasn't changed to Luke.
Oh,
it
no.
was Luke.
No, it got
So,
changed.
What was it originally?
It was Kirill Alexandrovich Soshkin.
that's a cool
Hold on.
name.
Say that again.
How do we say that?
Kirill
Kirill?
Alexandrovich
Alexandrovich
Soshkin.
Soshkin.
Okay, so on
Dude, did I nail that?
did.
is that what does Russia know you as that name?
Yes.
That's his legal name.
That's my legal name.
But do you have
And
a
then-
different legal name here?
Yes, it's
Dude.
Lucas Kirill.
So it's
Ryan.
like Batman. You have two different identities.
Kirill. I can't
Kirill.
say that.
Kirill.
It's like a key and a reel put together.
Kirill. But you have to
Kirill.
roll your R's.
You have to roll the R.
I love languages where you roll your R's. Why don't we
that's
do
cool.
that?
No say. It's not me. That's not me. I'm not gifted that way.
Dude, what's your favorite American tradition? Yeah, thing.
Thing.
4th of July.
4th of July?
And you
love 4th of
experienced
July.
it. So you said that earlier. So you got here, and your first experience was 4th of July.
Yeah, my first experience
Tell us
within the
about it.
week.
Did you think
was-
we were crazy when you saw this?
No, it's freaking awesome. Especially the booms.
Yeah, but see, had you
Yeah.
ever seen a
in, like-
firework before?
No.
So you were like, you guys, what are you shooting each other? What's going on?
No, the thing is, we got bottle rockets. So that was, we spent, I think it was like $300 bottle rockets because it was just so cool. It was just
Is this in the Virgin Islands or this is?
No,
this
this
is here in Lake.
This is your
This is
very
right here.
first visit.
my very first visit to America.
Dude, I
My
can already
dad
picture
still had an nautique and everything. We went around Lake Asbury.
Dude, you're cruising on a boat with fireworks. You're probably eating a hot dog.
Yeah.
Dude.
When you met your parents, was it just instant? Like you knew this is like it was like an instant yes.
For me, yes, right away.
Okay.
Just the comfort, the stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, and then they hand
That-
you bottle rockets. Any little boy would be like, "This is my family."
I could do this
No, there
every
was
day of my
that-
life.
There was that one incident where my parents tell me like, "Go make your bed," and I was like, tried to be like, "No." And then I start walking down because in Russia it's like you don't tell me. We'll start walking down the street, and then as soon as I got to the end of the pavement, I was like,
Crap.
"What the?"
Where
I don't
am I-
know what
where am I
to
gonna
do. Where am I gonna go?
Yeah. I've never been
I
here
was like-
before.
Going back, and then for my parents to to accept and be like,
And you didn't speak English at this time.
no English. No,
Did they speak Russian?
no speaking Russian. I only knew a little bit of English because we started to learn English.
Okay.
So my first English words in Russian that I learned was good morning, good morning, good morning. I was like, good morning, good morning to see you. Good morning, I love to see you. So it was like, it was good to see you. Good morning, I love to see you. It was little
phrases,
little
yeah.
poems we say to our teachers in Russia
Yeah.
for them. You're like, hey, you do know your English.
I've always wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to ask somebody this that had to learn English.
Yeah.
What is the hard? First of all, is it easy to learn? And what's the hardest part about it?
the rules.
The rules?
don't make sense.
Dude, I'm telling you,
know
they
the-
make them up.
They do. It feels like
They were definitely
make 'em
made up.
Nobody wrote a poem I before E except after C. Some teacher made that up because
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
exceptions.
There's
to all Of
exceptions.
them. There's exceptions to all of them.
This
So we're
makes
just-
sense, except
But in a
when you
way,
have to-
in a way, that's the most American thing ever. We just make it up as we go.
Dude.
We're like, y'all catch up with us.
Yep.
How many kilometers is it? Miles.
Miles. You mean Miles?
Miles.
Oh, that was the hardest transition
Oh,
is
oh.
for the math because I was in metric and then it's like, oh yeah,
Well, isn't everyone? I think everyone is. except for us.
everyone except America.
See, that's how we like it.
No,
right.
I prefer it.
We're like, y'all do it how
It's easier.
How many feet are in a mile? Nobody knows.
Nope.
It's like that skit neighbor. Yeah.
But it's 1,600 yards.
Kilometers. I feel like that's
That's
how you have
good.
to say it.
So then you and your sister both say yes, and you move to
Oh
the
no,
Virgin Islands.
the thing is, I was the only one who made that decision
Oh, the
because
plot
I was
thickens.
old enough. So whenever my parents are adopting, they went through all the paperwork. I gone through all of the shots that need to be done, and then I think it was like 5 days before we leave, I stand in front of a judge. It was the coldest. This is when we were drawn from the orphanage. I remember it because it was the coldest it's been in Russia in 60 years. It was negative 40, I think 5.
Night.
Our bus actually froze on the way to the court.
Why were
Our
you late?
bus-
Our bus froze.
No, like the gas inside the bus froze.
The gas in the
Oh my
bus.
goodness.
So
What do you
all-
wear to that?
A bear coat.
Yeah, dude. A straight bear.
For real.
So we had to go in the subs, and after that, I was the one at the age of 10, almost 11, had to stand in front of a judge and pretty much the judge like, hey, your parents will have the opportunity to discipline you, which means they will hit you.
They'll do it right there in front of them?
No.
Oh.
But
His
it's pretty
adopted
much
parents.
the judge, my adopted parents. The judge
Oh,
was
they're like warning you. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
they're warning you. Hey, you'll have this. You have to have this. This will happen to you. You'll lose all your friends. You'll lose all your. You have
And they're
make
trying to
new
make sure
one.
you really want to.
Pretty much all of this stuff and drilled me for a while. I was like, and at the end, do you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, I still want to do this because I saw my future to be better in America
Oh, yeah.
than
Preach.
what I was saying.
Dude, that's so cool. So you made the call for you and your sister.
I made the call for me and my sister.
Wow.
Was she like with it? Do you remember?
She was too young, probably.
She was 7.
7.
She was like, whatever you want.
Pretty much, but
She
at
didn't
the
even
same
call you
time,
Lucas then. She
No.
called you
Kirill.
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 That's a cool name. I've
That is
never
a
met
cool
anybody
name.
named Kirill.
So
It's like cereal.
But Kyrie.
If it was translated into English and I was going by it, most people would call me Cyril.
Cyril? I thought
Cyril.
you were going to say Kyle.
I thought you were going to say Lucky Charms.
That's me, Lucky Charms.
So, have you talked to your biological mom?
I did reach over with her when I was, what was it, 2000 and, why am I mind blanking? What was it, 2018?
Okay.
Right, right
like
after graduation.
7, 8 years ago.
So when you
Yeah.
turned like 18-ish?
No, I did it after that.
Okay.
After I graduated high school, we reached over. There is a Russian program you sign up for where they go and they actually find your adopted parents.
Oh, that's cool.
You give them everything, all the information.
Yeah,
They'll
your birth-
find them.
birth
Any
parents.
questions you want to ask, letters written to them. So I wrote letters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Give it. You get some medical stuff and stuff like that. It's made for more of like that type, but I also
Okay.
made contact with your birth mother and I found
So it's
out.
almost like requesting your medical history, but it
But you can also
reaches
talk
out-
to your birth parents.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Did you respond?
Yeah, and everything. I found out after I left 2 years later, I actually have a baby brother.
What?
No way.
Yeah, unfortunately, he is next year going to be of the age of 16 where he's going to be signed up for the army.
At 16 they send them?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
So have you kept in contact with them?
Not after that. I pretty much said to my mother, I forgive you. Hope you have a
Good life.
good life.
That's cool, though. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, at that point, that's when I.
And that was all via
stepped
like
on-
handwritten letters.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
more for you, too. You know what I mean? Than
Yeah, it
anything.
was.
It's
It was a
get
lot
that
more
on-
closer for
Like,
me.
let that go and,
Mm-hmm.
So, when you turn 36, do you plan on going? We should go with him. We'll go shoot an episode over there.
No comment.
As long
No
as it's,
comment.
yeah, we'll see how.
No,
we'll
let's see how it is.
We'll see how it's going. They got
See how
beaches.
it's
They got
going.
beaches over there.
I actually did go to the beach in
See?
Russia.
See? They got beaches. Chad wants to surf.
So does
But-
Florida.
Oh no, you don't surf in Russia. Let me
it's
tell
just
you.
right over there, dude.
Actually, Chad, you probably wouldn't be allowed to go to Russia because you're in the
No.
military. They'd be like, Chad, you can't go there, dude.
No, if I go there, it's
No, the thing is, the thing I
It's no
remember
way,
about the thing I remember about the Russian beaches is rocks.
yeah,
No sand, rocks.
makes
You
sense.
step
That's
in
what
the
I.
rocks.
That's what I visualize. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's no like beautiful.
You're not wearing
white
sandals at the
sa-
beach
no.
over there. You're wearing boots.
Yeah, these boats are made for the beach.
Yeah, these are boots, beach.
All right, well, we got to finish with a with
Beach
an
boats.
impression. We need to do an impression. Tanner, are you ready to do an impression?
I'm ready.
Can you do a Russian accent? Should
Let's
we do
go
a Russian
Comrade.
accent? Because we already have the perfect Russian accent because it's not even
Maybe
made
we
up.
should.
I have
compare-
one other question for Luke before we go.
Okay, well, we
Oh yeah.
In the Rocky movies, I forget what 3 or 4.
4.
Who were you rooting for?
Ivan.
He was rooting for Ivan.
All right. On my defense. On my
All right,
defense.
cut the episode. Cut it.
But on my
Shut it down.
defense. The acting.
Oh.
Okay. The acting. You liked his acting?
Yeah.
All right.
No, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You're Rocky.
Oh boy.
You're Ivan.
Oh, that.
I want to hear you scream Ivan Dragovich on top of your lungs like you did in the cold
Yeah.
Siberia mountains.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
And I'll do the music.
I'm trying to.
All right, here's the setting. I'll set the stage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to lock in.
So
Sylvester Stallone.
you're Rocky. Yo, Adrian. Hey, yo, Adrian. I can do him. You want me to do him?
I think I could try.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I'm gonna lock it in.
Okay, so you're Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
You just ate 2 large Philly cheesesteaks, and now you're running up those stairs, and you gotta go. And so you start to run back down the stairs to get to a porta potty, and there's Ivan blocking your way. And scene start. Da-na-na.
I can't even.
I'll be the.
No, I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
All right, I'll be the food vendor. You can eat both of these large Philly cheesesteaks, Rocky.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, You don't understand.
I don't know, but keep
Hey,
going.
yo, Adrian. I can't get it. I can't get it down.
He's
It's
kind of
not-
like, I'm gonna eat these.
That's pretty good.
That's all I can say, though. All I can say is Ayo.
It's almost like
Ayo,
a
Adrian.
New York accent.
Okay,
With like
you're a
something.
you're Rocky Balboa. With
Yo,
the,
Adrian.
that's it.
Like a little bit like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm on the
Kinda.
right track.
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
Okay.
Track. Ivan's blocking him.
Oh,
Rocky.
Rocky. What are you doing here?
Hey, let me pass. I gotta go to the bathroom.
hey, no more problem.
I can't get that accent.
That's a
down.
really
That's
hard
bothering
one.
me.
Okay, now you're
one of
Elmo.
the- it's one of
You're
the-
Elmo.
I
And you
can't-
have
Oh no.
Yeah, well now, yeah, now,
Cut to Elmo.
now you've got me.
Cut to Elmo.
no.
Yeah.
Well, you're in. You have young kids, so you can do all the characters.
Yeah.
Do what are your kids watching right now?
Oh man,
You can do Mickey Mouse.
I can do Mickey Mouse.
Okay, let's do Mickey Mouse
Mickey-
boxing Ivan.
Mickey
Oh,
Mouse is boxing.
But you
Ivan
have to-
Drago.
Russian. We
You
do
guys
have
just-
Mickey Mouse, not Mickey Mouse. We have like Tom and Jerry. Only we have a wolf and a rabbit, and every stereotypical Russian wolf is everything possible: smoking, drinking, everything. I want to bring you that cartoon.
I want to see
Yeah,
that
we gotta-
cartoon.
we
We got to
gotta-
put that.
Maybe I
get
should
that.
I should
his
make up
catchphrase
I should make
is,
up the voices for those
"Zayats
characters.
pogadi."
Okay.
Can you say that in English, or is that like?
No, that's the Russian saying. Anytime the wolf chases the rabbit, he goes, "Zayats pogadi, pogadi."
He just told you that.
All right, so this is the scene we're gonna do. We changed it up. All right.
right.
So
This
so
helps
he's
me.
Mickey Mouse,
He's Mickey Mouse.
I can do
and
that.
you're so Rocky tags out in the match in Rocky 4. Mickey Mouse comes in, and you got to sell it that Mickey Mouse is beating the snot out of you, and you're Ivan. Okay.
Or
But then you win in the end. Okay, you can win in the end. Okay.
no, he's good.
It's a tie.
Mickey Mouse, tag me in, tag you in.
All right, pals. Who's ready to go down? You know, this is my clubhouse.
Hey, who is this little rat? I eat
You
rat.
call me a little rat. I'm a mouse, haha.
That's so good, dude.
Oh,
I
and
can't-
mother
You're not
rat.
ready to catch these gloves, haha. Whoopsh, whoopsh.
They are a little bit oversized.
Are you calling me small?
No, your just gloves are big.
My gloves might be big, but my heart is bigger.
If he does, he does.
Oh, that's good.
Scene.
So good, so good. That might be our best scene that we've done. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, we hired a professional actor
All
to
right,
play
can
Russian.
I attempt Sylvester Stallone again?
Dude, he wants to redeem
Yeah,
it.
I want to redeem.
Redeem
I'm
it.
so mad
I thought
about
the
not
Mickey was good
getting that.
enough, bro. But whatever
But
you want
Mickey-
to
I
do,
want to try. I want to try.
go for it. Go for it.
All right, give me a scene. Give me a scene with
Okay.
with Vlad.
You're Rocky Balboa, and you just got a parking ticket,
Okay.
and you're mad because Ivan picked up your car and moved it into an illegal spot. Now you're confronting him.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Yo, Ivan! Why did you pick up my car? Give me a ticket. I'm walking here. Eh? That's better. That's better.
That's good. That was pretty
That's
good.
better.
I'll
That's
be
better.
working on
It's like
that
a New
one.
York,
Yeah,
New
we'll-
York Rocky.
we'll get a
New
reduction.
York. Hey.
Hey, New York. Hey, New
Let me
York.
respond to you. In Mother Russia, we don't drive car. Car drives you.
You pick up car, throw on river. Throw across river.
Well done.
This is a great
Throw it
episode.
across the
Thanks,
Dude.
dude. Thanks so much, Luke.
Lucas, thank you so
Dude,
much.
you
for
got
coming
a
on.
you got
Dude,
a
that
wild
was-
story, dude.
that
And that
I
was,
got
thanks-
more.
thanks
I'm
for
sure
coming.
we
might have to do a part 2.
we might have to. I loved it, dude. I
For
loved
real
it.
though. Thanks
That
for
was
coming, dude. Thanks
Yeah,
for
bro.
getting on the pod.
Appreciate you, man.
And where are we going with
We'll see you next time.
catch us on the flippy
On where
flop.
are we going?
But
with
goodbye,
this? Where
comrade.
are
Goodbye,
we
comrade.
going with
This
this?
where we going, where we going, where we
Where
going,
we
where we
going with this? Where we going with this? Where we going with this?